People will often ask me, how long do I need to tap for? We're going to take it back a little bit. How long did it take you to learn 1 + 1? For some of us, it happened pretty easy. It made sense. 1 apple plus 1 apple equals 2 apples. For those of us who those numbers don't correlate very well, we had to practice over and over again. 1 + 1 equals 2. 1 + 1 equals 2. Now, how long did it take you to learn your ABCs? A, B, C, D, and so on. Some of us, it's very easy. It made sense. Others, not so much. So we had to write them over and over again. The same exact way, over and over again. Now, how long did it take you to learn anxiety? If you are, say, 35 now, when did this anxiety begin? Did it begin on the day you were born? Did it begin when you started school? Did it begin on your first time that you broke up with a loved one? Your first love. Did it start after an accident? So let's say it did start after an accident, which was maybe 17 years old. Who knows what kind of accident? And you're 35 now, right? So 17 minus 35. Crap. Thought I had it. So 35 minus 17, 18 years. You have been experiencing anxiety for 18 years. I don't think there's a apostrophe there. 18 years of anxiety. Now, I'm not saying it's always been this high, right? Maybe the anxiety started here, right? And we'll call that 0. Started here, and it's all of a sudden, now we're 35. And that was 17 years. And it's escalating up. So how long do you need to tap for? If you yourself could actually find the root cause of the anxiety. Say, for instance, you acknowledged the beginning of the anxiety at 17. But what if an inkling started at 15 due to that breakup? What if when you were 5 years old, there was a bit of anxiety about going to school? So now we're going back a little bit. What if your mom was anxious about your birth? Her water just broke and all this anxiety flooded through her system and your dad's system and maybe the grandparents' system, and things weren't working properly. So maybe even the doctor delivering you was anxious. Even though they're trained for it, there might have been, so you were born into anxiety. Is that a possibility? Yeah. So now you have 35 years that need to be tapped for. What is anxiety? Anxiety is excitement. They're the exact same hormones running through your body. So now have we confused anxiety with excitement? Possibly. But are there other things to anxiety as well? Maybe you see, or maybe you hear a song that makes you think of something from the past that you experienced excitement or anxiety about. All of a sudden now we've got to clear that song. And a taste. Maybe you were made to eat broccoli when you didn't need it. Now the taste is wrapped up in anxiety and confusing anxiety for excitement. Maybe there was a concert you went to, which, is exciting. But remember, because we've confused anxiety with excitement because we've been in the state for so long, now we have to clear that concert. And then maybe there is some sadness in there, some anger, depression, worry, fear, all these things building up. So how long do you need the tap for? How long do you need the tap for? Do you need to brush your teeth? Well, I guess you kind of do. Otherwise, your teeth will fall out. But what if we just made it a habit, right? What if we just made tapping a habit? And, I know you're feeling overwhelmed right now because you're like, holy crap, I've got to tap for 35 years? Not at all. You are going to be tapping for the rest of your life because you are human. But let's clear the anxiety. How about that? And remember, the anxiety started, possibly, not for everybody, but possibly in this story today, it started the day you were born. And integrated the breakups, the emotions, the good things and the bad things that have become part of the anxiety. We are going to clear that moment in time and clear every moment in time that is even minutely related to it. This is what you do when you work with me. And you're going to learn how to do this for yourself when you work with me. Wouldn't that be amazing? Because there's way more things in here than just anxiety. Anxiety is just how your body is responding nowadays, how your mind is responding, how your guts are responding, or for that matter, not responding, how your reproductive system is completely chaos, how you're constipated all the time, how your body constantly hurts. Because, there is more going on than just anxiety. There's all of the injuries that you sustained. Oh, I've never been hurt. I guarantee you have fallen down at least one time in your life. Although you didn't go to the hospital. I know there's confusion around that. But I've never broken a bone. Have you ever stepped off a curb when you weren't ready for it? Have you ever rolled an ankle and hobbled around for a week? Yeah, the pain went away, but the compensation that you built inside to have the pain go away, that may still be in there, which also leads to anxiety because it's a confusion of your nervous system. So when you're truly ready to get to the root source of the things that are holding you back from being the person you are meant to be, from being the person you want to become, from being the person that is awesome, that is confident, that is structurally, physically, emotionally stable. Let's do some work with me. 6 sessions, it's a great way to start and learn so much. In the first 2 sessions, we're going to be dumping the past. We're going to be releasing the emotional attachment to the past while we're teaching you how to be grounded, what it means to be grounded. You got to be strong to do this, but I'm here to support you. And if you let in your support from outside, it's not as bad as we think. Sessions 3 and 4, start bringing in new information. Confidence, happiness, joy, integrating that into your daily life. And in these sessions, you're learning what to do in between sessions. So when you leave from session 3 and come in session 4, you're a completely different person because you've done the work. You are seeing the results, and you're doing the work every single day, along with your regular life activities: work, play, family. 5 and 6, building that strength, the flexibility. No, it doesn't mean you have to go join a gym. If you don't want to join a gym, don't join a gym. Gym's not for everybody, but we can all walk. We can all do some body weight exercises, which may bring up some of the fears and anxieties from the past. But guess what? Because you've got the tools, you can head them off and immediately release them. Because as we move, it brings old stuff to the surface, which is what prevents us from moving in the first place. Oh, I hurt. It's not because you moved. It's because you're not addressing what's inside trying to come out, and you're shoving it back down and in. Sounds like a plan, right? KimMcIntyre.com. We'll talk to you soon.